Hello my TPDs, welcome back to my channel. It is bright and early in the morning and I figured why not sit down and show you guys how I do my soft, rosy look for spring. We are kind of getting into the spring months, kind of. In Colorado, it actually snows. I think last year it snowed until the 4th of July, actually in the mountains, but we get snow all the way through like April, May here. What even is spring? I don't even know. When I think of spring, I think of soft, rosy looks, and that's what I wanted to show you guys today. So if you like these types of videos, and if you're enjoying it while you're watching, you can give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Let's go ahead and hop into the video. I feel like I say, let's go ahead and hop in, but we're not hopping anywhere. Also, when I think of spring, I think of glowier makeup. Now, if you have oily skin like myself, I'm going to be sharing some of the ways that I am able to achieve a little bit more glowy skin, but still have my skin look matte, keep me oil free throughout the day. You can achieve both looks if you are oily and you do want a little bit glowier skin. There is a good way to do that. I worked out this morning. My body is like shaking a little bit because I was working out. First things first, I'm going to go in with this Fenty Beauty True Matte Pro Filter Mattifying Primer. I do want to use a mattifying primer if I'm going in with a little bit glowier foundations, just to help kind of give my skin something underneath the foundation to help keep me matte. Next, I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm actually going to be mixing two foundations today. I'm going to be taking the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup and mix it with the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. This is definitely very, very luminous, but this is a little bit matte. So I do want to combine them and so that it gives me a little bit of luminosity to the skin, but I'm combining it with a matte formula so it adds a little bit of mattifying in it. I pretty much nowadays only mix foundations. I don't remember a day that I go in with just one foundation. I like mixing foundations because you get the best of both worlds when you have different formulas kind of working together. And I'm taking my beauty blender. I want my skin to look, you know, like I have a lightweight foundation on, but that it adds a little bit of coverage. If you want that look, you're gonna have to use a beauty blender. I can never get a airbrushed look with using a brush. It just doesn't happen for me. So I find the best way to get kind of that lighter weight airbrushed look is using a beauty blender to blend out my foundation. The Flower Beauty foundation that I'm using is one of my favorites from the drugstore that does claim to be luminous and can work. I mean, I've seen like oily skin wear this. I've seen dry skin. So as you can see, it is going on pretty dewy. Like, I definitely have a glow to my skin. Just adding some more coverage. Next, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is more of a mattifying concealer. You don't need much at all of this. It's very full coverage. All right, now that I have my liquids down, I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is more of a mattifying powder. So as you can see, I added a mattifying primer, a little bit more luminous, dewy foundation, but then I'm going back over it with a mattifying powder. This is gonna kind of like lock that luminous foundation into place a little bit. And I am setting my whole face with this powder. This powder does claim to be mattifying, but also give a natural finish. So on the back it says, helps control shine, smooth skin's texture, lightweight coverage, fresh, natural look. It is mattifying, but it does also say like a fresh, natural look, which is what I'm going for. I'm gonna use that concealer as an eyeshadow base as well. This is one of the best concealers at the drugstore for sure, along with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage and the CoverGirl Undercover Concealer. Those are like my top 3 at the moment. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Sweethearts Bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. This, again, is more of a glowy bronzer. I am gonna get a little bit more of a glow with this rather than having it just be strictly a matte bronzer. I want to add just a little glow to my skin. I do not like bronzers that are super duper luminous and glowy. I'm not about that life, but this just complements the more dewy foundation that we have on. I'm going to take this down the neck just a little bit, kind of even out my neck. Going in with a glowy blush. This is the Benefit Rockateur blush. It's a really, really, really good blush. So pretty. Then for highlight, I'm taking the Smashbox Spotlight Palette in the shade Pearl. I love using this highlight trio for glowy looks like this. I love mixing these two shades right here And I add it down the nose, cupid's bow just a little. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows real fast. I'll be right back. So brows are on now. I just went in with my normal e.l.f. products that I've mentioned in every single one of my videos recently, but I zoomed you guys a little bit closer so we can start on the eyes. This is gonna be like a super simple eye look, really. I'm going in with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I guess this is good timing because I know her volume 2 palette just dropped, but I'm gonna go in with the volume 1. I'm gonna start out with a light neutral shade, probably taking this one in the palette right here. Start putting that into the crease as a transition shade. It's got a little bit of that pink tone that I'm going for. I'm gonna go in with maybe this shade just a little bit in the crease, just like very lightly. Next, I'm gonna take this pink shade right here on my finger, add it all over the lid. Now I do have to run off to work, so I might not add a lipstick to this look, but you can use any like pink neutral lip that you would like. Adding a shade like this all over the lid gives your eyes that really soft, natural, everyday type of makeup look. Taking my pencil brush, going back in with this first shade that we put into the crease right here. Just going to run that underneath the lower lash line. This palette has so many good options if you like for everyday makeup. I mean, they have some pops of color, but really it's a very neutral palette. Gonna take this pearly white shade right here in the palette and put that in the inner corner of my eye. Then I'm taking my Physicians Formula Eye Booster. This is in the shade Ultra Black. I'm gonna add it to my top lid. I'm not gonna be like winging it out or anything. It's just to add a little bit of definition to the look. And I'm going to add some mascara. The CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion is my favorite. I'm gonna add mascara to my top and bottom lashes. Now I am gonna get a little bit oily throughout the day. That's just gonna happen. That's my skin type. I do have blotting sheets that I keep with me, so when I wear a look like this and I know that maybe I'm gonna get a little bit more oil than normal, I do make sure that I have those blotting sheets with me, and it's just super easy to kind of blot on your skin. It takes off the excess oil and then it looks really nice like this again. If you would like to, you can add, whoa, hair is crazy. If you'd like to, you can add some like tinted lip balm, something like that to this look. I'm gonna use the Fresh Sugar Rosé lip treatment. And there you go. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you recreate this. It's just a super simple, very pretty, like natural, everyday type of look that you can pull off and do. This took me like 20-25 minutes to do, so not super long time at all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.